Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today we are back home. It's late. It's not actually late. It's only just gone 5, and it's pitch black. But thankfully, it's nice and warm in this flat, which is good, because it is chuffing cold outside, and it's going to be chuffing cold outside tomorrow as well. So I'm actually. Remind me to ask Laura whether this is okay, but I'm actually going to close the air vents to stop the cold draft coming through. See if we can keep a bit more heat in. We've just got to be semi-conscious. There's some rooms we can't do that, i.e. in here. Well, normally we have the window open in here, to be honest with you. But it's cold outside and we don't want drafts coming in, basically. Fortunately this room has to stay thingy as well because the washing. Hot damn. Right, what's been going on today? Today we headed on into work at the normal time. We got up, we got in, it was fine. I've been working today on my mocking thing, having a bit of an issue, trying to integrate Power Mock because of the old version of Mockito that we use. So I was having dependency issues left, right and bloody centre. Eventually I decided to change tact and I went through a different way so that I didn't have to go via Power Mock anymore. It's a little bit hackier, a little bit dirtier, but it works. That's all I really care about. We got that sorted, and then I tried to do some rebasing to try and make sure that I was deploying so that I could. I've been trying to do a fucking pull request for ages, but the state of the dev branch is always broken, and I don't want to commit in. So I've kind of like do a little bit more, fix some tests, do a little bit more, rebase. Oh no, yeah, more stuff. And rebasing today was not playing ball with me at all. It took ages to rebase, got about halfway through, and then went, can't do this. And then what it was doing was it was deleting the entire method. For some reason, it was just deleting the class. And it was just like, decided that even though this is this and this is this, I'm just going to get rid of the whole lot. Is that right? No. So I don't know why it is that we use rebase instead of merge, but I merged it, it merged fine. Fuck that. So I'm running a build, it takes 8 hours. Otherwise, lunchtime was spent working on my project, implementing the things I need for my internal test runner. I would also spend a semi-decent amount of time trying to plan like what else I need to do. I'm considering whether or not it's worthwhile starting to log tasks and things on Visual Studio Online so that I can actually see like a burn down of how long it's taken me to do certain things. That way I can predict kind of when certain things are going to be finished. Obviously that's not going to be done perfectly, but it could be better than what I'm currently doing, which is kind of like forgetting how long it's taken me to do stuff when I'm doing my predictions. So I sat and I did a list of all the things that I need to do before I have an MVP, and before my MVP is even like scalable in the sense that I want it to be. Like my MVP is quite different to my end game, obviously, because it's supposed to be. So, like, trying to figure out how long it will take me to get to there and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to have to start. What I said to myself was I'll do my Visual Studio Online stuff after I've gotten out of this converting to .NET Core rewrite kind of thing. But I think the amount of things that I'm facing and challenging each time I do it, I don't know, I may as well do it now. But then I was looking at, should I use Asana? But then Asana can't link up with my code base. Although I have got a mobile app, and the mobile version of Visual Studio Online is garbage. It's non-existent. But yeah, so there's that one. Been talking to Josh to see what he thinks about stuff as well. But yes, I have a lot of decisions on my mind at the moment. My basic thing is wait. Like I've got too much to do to be ready now, so I may as well just earn capital and save capital so that I can. Use that capital to further my goals in the future. But yeah, so it's just figuring out when, and I think Visual Studio Online might help me. Otherwise, though, I am back home, sorting out my daily vlog, and then I've got to do dinner and stuff because we're going shopping. And I'm just waiting for Laura to tell me she's back, coming home. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for bed. It's about 1:30, and. Oh, it's not 1:30, it's 12:30. Either way, it's time for bed. I think I wanted to go to bed at 12 today, but I've stayed up a little bit later because I've been diving through APIs. So, what's been going on? Laura got back, we had dinner, and then we headed off out shopping in our usual ways. We got chatting about stuff, as we normally do, got some petrol. It's quite a big shop this week, and whatnot. Me and Bubba and I have figured out a plan of attack vis-a-vis products and stuff. So I think we're both on the same page. I think we know what we want to do. It's just a case of doing it. So I'll keep you informed as and when. For names and stuff like that are things that are still being kept under wraps due to reasons, I guess. So I apologise about that. But I try my best to keep you informed. But yeah, came back, been developing stuff. I've been developing my internal test runner. I'm now pulling out the DLLs, the compiled code from the... Now successfully pulling out the code from the file system, and then I started diving through the reflection APIs, and the reflection APIs are quite like significantly different. They like do the same stuff, they're just called different things now. So I'm going through trying to find out how that works. I have it working at the moment. I just need... Another thing that's slightly different is previously I was running this, I say previously, this is actually something that I'm developing that's a little bit new. Previously I've kind of been like rewriting stuff, rewriting it, making it better, doing it ever so slightly different. This is like a complete rewrite. Well, I guess the compiler was a complete rewrite as well, but this is a complete like from scratch. I attempted this the first time round but hit problems, which I've now worked around preemptively. And I didn't have time to work around them at the time. So this test runner is much more like, I don't know how well it's going to go. I don't know how to do it all. I had like a proof of concept and it worked mostly, but we'll see. So it's going to be quite a lot of, well, not trial and error, but I know basically how it runs. It's just trying to figure out the best way of doing it. Especially considering the reflection APIs have changed annoyingly. Right, but that's about all, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to bed. Tomorrow is going to be cold. It's going to be very cold tomorrow, so it's probably going to be icy on the floor. I'm going to have to defrost the car for the first time. But beyond that, we should have a fun day. I'm going to be getting my teeth stuck into this next little chunk of testing at work. Refactoring at work, and then doing this on the fly, and then also we have the gym and stuff, so there's that to look forward to. It's going to be a fun one. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, oh, it's going to be a long battle. I haven't decided on Visual Studio Online yet. It's going to be a long battle, this, and we're in the early stages of it. Come on, buddy. I'll catch you later.